Once, this very smart fellow went into a park. So you know a park, or maybe savannah. So he went around with savannah. Now you know in the savannah, you have some nice benches there for people to sit. But you don't have a lot of them. So normally the first few people that would arrive there, they would sit and occupy all the benches, and there would be nowhere else to sit. So when this smart fellow went to the savannah, he saw that all the benches were occupied. And he was quite tired, he wanted a place to rest. So he hatched a little plan in order to find some space on one of these benches. There was a tree right next to the bench, and he walked across to the tree and started to look up. And then, after a little while, he started to say something. Oh my God, look at that. Way. Oh good. Like he was seeing something amazing up in that tree. So after carrying on for some time, the people who were right there sitting on the benches, they had to check this out. This is Trinidad and Tobago. We are quite fast people. They had to see what this man was seeing up in the tree. So 4 of them got up off the bench and they came across there to see what this man was looking at. So the 4 of them stood there looking up in the tree, and they're trying to figure out among themselves what it is this man is seeing, what is amazing him so. So one of them said to the other 3, I can't figure it out. Maybe it's a bird in there. The next one said, nah man, it can't be a bird he getting on so for. It had to be something else. Maybe he's seen a light or a spirit or something. The third one say, I don't think so, man. Maybe he's looking through the tree and he's seen something. The fourth one said, I don't think so. Maybe there's a vagrant in the tree. And so they began to argue and quarrel with each other what it is this man is seeing in this tree. While they were doing that, what do you think the smart man did? He went to the bench. Nice free bench. He lay down on the bench and pulled a good nap. And this is the story of the smart man and the 4 fools. Now, what's the lesson here? It's a nice, simple story, but we need to really take the lessons to heart, This is what happens in today's world. Okay? You have leaders, politicians, spiritualists, and they all claim to see something special or have something special. They could offer you something special. And instead of trying to read through these people, what we do is we argue amongst ourselves about who's good, who's not good, who has power, who doesn't have power. And in doing all of that, they deceive all of us. In some cases, they take our hard-earned money because we believe certain things. You see? So the problem is not those people, It can't be those people. The problem is you and I, how we tend to think. We all want to be amazed, to be, shocked. We want to acquire something. We're just looking for some sort of show, some glamour. And we keep running behind these things when to live this spiritual life, it is quite simple. So let me ask you a question. You are here this morning. Why are you here? Why do you come to temple every Sunday? What is it that you are looking for? And as I said before, in spiritual terms, you are looking for what you already have. In spiritual life, what we do is we are not trying to run out and get something. You see, since we are small, they've been telling us, you need to achieve success. You need to go out in the world and make something of yourself. You need to make money. You need to get this and you need to get that. You need to find God. You need to get God. Now, it is true. But there's a big logical mistake in there. Because God is not something, spirituality is not something that you could rush out and go and get. It is something that you already have. How to explain this? Once some disciples asked the Buddha, Lord Buddha. He said, "Oh Master, what have you gained from all of this meditation that you are doing? In our case, all the prayer, all the Kirtan, etc. All these things we are doing, what have you gained?" The Buddha smiled at them, and you know what he said? He said, "I haven't gained anything. But I can tell you what I have lost. I have lost anger. I have lost greed. I have stopped suffering. All these things I have lost." You see? This is why we pray to Lord Shiva, because he represents the idea of leaving things alone, giving things up. Because as I said before, nothing in the world could make you happy. That lasting happiness that we keep talking about. So, we may have some temporary happiness, but this lasting happiness that we want is not there. So when we sit, when we meditate, when we pray, what we are trying to do is to push all of the nonsense out of our heads and try to remain within ourselves deeply what we truly are, because we have it already. We have it already. But it is, as I said before, my mother, she lost her glasses and she was looking for it all around the house, and at the end of the day she realized that she had it on. That's a true story, by the way. You have it already. So do not let people fool you into thinking you have to do this and you have to do that, you have to get this, you have to get that. What do you really have to get? If you get anything in the world, won't you lose it? You get children, they leave you and they go. They get married and they go and do their own thing. You can't even control how they would behave or what they would do in their life. You cannot. You get money, well, quick, it goes. What is it that you can get that stays with you in this world? Think about it. What is it? Anything? Not even your body. One day it will have to go. Okay? So this is the idea here. Do not be fooled by all the peddlers, Everybody is a businessman these days. They want to sell you something. But you have to say, stop. You don't really have what I need. And don't let them confuse you. You stick to what you know, the correct pathway, and then you would find what you already have. So this is the story of the cunning man and the four fools.